Skywalkers.
It's good you're ready because I'm ready and we're live.
Good.
We are live right now and there's pumpkins.
Pumpkins?
Why is there a pumpkin? What's going on with the pumpkin?
So, you know what? You put it up there and then you're just so used to seeing it up there.
Forget about it.
You don't even realize it's up there. I only know that it's up there when we start recording.
And that's when you notice
That's
it.
when I notice there's a pumpkin over there.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, I wanted to get one of those Skywalking Network signs, but I
Mhm.
keep forgetting to put the order in.
Oh, right. Okay, hold on. I want to check because our Facebook was being weird. I want to see if we are live on Facebook right now. Not really sure if we are, but yeah. So, May the 4th, what did everyone do? Everyone do things fun? Let us know in the comments, and let us know if you are on Facebook right now, because I'm interested. Oh, yes, we are. Okay, good. So it did work. All right, it said reconnect, and it was being weird. All right, perfect. Oh, hello.
Hello, Courtney.
Hi, gang, says Rob. Awesome.
Where do you see that?
Right here. Yeah.
Oh.
I think I need to update my Streamlabs. It's being odd.
Why are there two chats? I've never known. Has there always been two chats?
Well, so this chat right here is the chat that everyone can see. So, like, whether they're watching on Facebook or on Twitch.
All right, and the other one is just for
whatever they happen to be on. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but what's interesting, because let's say you're watching us on Facebook right now, you wouldn't be able to see the comments from Twitch, and vice versa, unless we put them on screen. So I have made this so that we can all see right here that there's a Sky Chat of everyone.
Okay.
Yeah. And I know we're a little early this week, kind of got thrown off course because of May
Disneyland.
the 4th and Disneyland. So we are not going live at 5 p.m. as usual on Tuesday. Normally that's when we do go live. But we do have to record our episode this week.
Yeah. It feels like, is it me or does it feel like we haven't done this in a million years? But we just did this last week with Mike Celestino talking about Falcon.
Yeah.
But our wraparounds.
Well, the whole Disneyland reopening just really is just, the world has changed.
Yeah.
Right?
That was less than a week ago.
Look at that. Okay.
Right, but it just seems like our wraparound. Hey, there's Sue.
Wow.
Hey, Sue Hicks.
Hey, Sue. She's
our neighbor.
Yeah. Yay. So, let me see. If you want to borrow sugar, let me know in the comments, Sue. Nice.
Yeah, it's been less than a week now since Disneyland reopened.
Yeah.
It feels like a month ago.
I know, it's crazy.
All right, so later on, we're going to be talking about Bad Batch.
Mm-hmm.
So if anyone has, I don't know, Sue Hicks, are you caught up on Bad Batch? Are you caught up on Clone Wars? Are you caught up on Star Wars?
The kids are watching. The kids are watching, so hopefully you're caught up, kids. Disney Plus. All right, wow, that's funny.
Yeah, buzz through it right now.
Now, should we record?
No, we're good.
All right, bye everyone.
All right, no.
No, I'm just kidding. All right, I'm gonna hit record button. Okay, just so we can get started, but feel free to add your comments. We love it.
Okay.
This is what you can look forward to on episode 328 of Skywalking Through Neverland.
Hey, Skywalkers! Are you still recovering from your May the 4th celebration? Well, the party continues since May is Star Wars month. So let's kick things off and welcome you to Skywalking Through Neverland. I am Richard Woloski, but now everyone please say hello to my glittery-eared wife, Sarah.
Yay, the light is catching them just right. I got new Disneyland Magic is Back ears on the opening day of Disneyland, and it's really cool because they're this beautiful, like, baby blue, turquoise blue sparkles, and then right up front of the ears, instead of a mini bow, they have the old school logo of Disneyland in nice pastel colors.
Yeah, the way the light is catching it, it looks like you have two little beacons on your head.
I know, it's so pretty.
Yeah, you can signal small aircraft with those ears.
And if you are listening to this on a podcast, we did record our wraparounds live, so you can go to YouTube or Twitch and see those. YouTube's probably the best place.
Yeah.
And see the ears.
Yeah, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe.
Skywalking through Neverland.
We just soared past 5,000.
That's right.
Yes.
So exciting.
Let's get to 5,100 by the end of the month. What do you say?
Well, you know why they should subscribe.
Yeah.
Well, you know why they should subscribe.
Yeah, sure do.
Because we are the enthusiastic podcast destination for the many decades of your Star Wars, Disney, Marvel, and Pixar fandom.
Let's go with that.
I just added a new one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all under the Disney umbrella, right?
Yeah. Well, you can also say that this is your podcast destination for the Disney Plus fandom.
Indeed.
Disney Parks fandom.
Which means that everyone gets a big Wookiee hug and a sprinkle of pixie dust, and you are now our family of Skywalkers. Aren't you guys excited?
Yeah, they are. Look at them all.
And those of you who are watching us live, you're in the Sky Chat right now. So whenever you want to pipe up, say hello, and we'll say hello back.
Now, we are recording this from Long Beach, California on Revenge of the 5th. That's right, May the 5th, 2021. Is this catching on yet? Revenge of the 5th?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
I've seen some things.
I haven't really seen any of them. This year has been a little bit slower. Normally, we'll see a lot of things about Revenge of the 5th.
Right. I
but
think
is it tapering off? Or are people on Revenge of the 6th?
Well, that's the thing. It kind of makes more sense, Revenge of the 6th. It's the 6th film, like, right?
Yeah.
Revenge of the Sith and 6 is, like, closer.
You're putting way too much thought into that. But Revenge of the
What do you
5th
guys
follows May the 4th.
Right.
So that would only make sense.
Right, I know.
Because you're partying so much on May the 4th that the next day you're all hungover with Star Wars happiness. That's Revenge of the 5th.
It also rhymes better.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Well, we are being sponsored by Small World Vacations, and they are a diamond level Disney vacation planner travel agency and can help you book your trip to Disney parks around the world. And their service is free. It's just an extra service. You can use them, take care of the hassle of planning your own trip. So head to smallworldvacations.com for a no obligation price quote and tell them that Skywalking Through Neverland sent you. And just so you know, Disney did announce on May the 4th that the Galactic Star Cruiser would be opening in 2022. Small World Vacations is taking inquiries. They have like wait lists and inquiries, and if you do want to book something, there's only a $200 refundable deposit. So you can just book stuff and be like, I think I'll hold this date. And if your plans change, but you have that help. And I think a lot of people are going to be traveling next year.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. So I even put in a call.
Oh, good. Oh,
Yes.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
You were trying to slide that right under me, weren't you?
I was.
After seeing that video of the real working lightsaber, it's like, here, Small World Vacations, take my money.
Yes.
Take my credit card, my PIN number, take my wife, please.
Absolutely. Yeah. And we want to say, like, Small World Vacations, like, we've been working with them so much since the opening, and we even were sharing some photos and video with them for Instagram, and they have sponsored a giveaway that is going on right now on Instagram. So if you check us out, Instagram @SkywalkingPod, we have a little loth cat that we adopted from Batu on opening day that we are giving away to one of you. So if you just check our Instagram @SkywalkingPod, look for the post with the little loth cat staring at you, then that's where you can enter.
Okay, now do we have an end date for that contest yet?
Oh yes, it's Friday.
This coming Friday?
Yeah.
May the 7th? Oh, Skywalkers, you better get on this.
You better get on it. Yeah.
We have to have someone adopt this loth cat because we already had another loth cat,
Oh, and they're...
and the two aren't getting along.
No.
So we got to find a good home for this loth cat.
That's why it ends Friday.
Yeah. Okay. You know, let's end it at the end of the sentence.
Winner will be DM'd on Saturday. So just so you know. And we want to thank so much Small World Vacations for their generosity.
Yes. Thank you, Sue. The other Sue. Sue, if you're watching this, we don't mean...
Sue.
Yeah, different... Yeah, there's a couple of Sues around. Yeah, gotta quantify. Gotta label. All right, now, coming up on this episode, we're going to speak with Melissa Miller and James Floyd about their new show coming to the Skywalking Network, Star Wars Ologies. This is a show where you're going to learn something and have some fun. and they're going to be here in just a little bit to tell you all about it.
But first, we have lots to share in
Things we want to share.
And now I have to give a shout out to Just a Disney Geek one on Twitch, who they subscribed on Twitch. So thank you, Just a Disney Geek. Yay, welcome. And yeah, thank you so much.
May the 4th kicked off in a big, big way with the premiere episode of The Bad Batch on Disney+. And if you have not seen this, then skip ahead a few minutes because we're going to be giving our thoughts on this Clone Wars spin-off. So if you want to go in cold, skip ahead like 7 to 10 to maybe 15 to 16 minutes.
All right.
We haven't recorded it yet, so I don't know.
16 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. Starting
now.
All right. So I did go into some of what you said. I didn't realize that until after I looked.
Okay.
But I was just giving an overview of the episode because that's always good to do.
Do you want to start off?
Yeah. All right. So we are talking about episode 1, Aftermath, which is 70 minutes long. And this episode picks up moments before Order 66 that we see in Revenge of the Sith and the Clone Wars 7th season episode Shattered. And here we see clone troopers fighting alongside Deepa Billaba and her Padawan, Caleb Doom! Oh my gosh!
Crossover!
Right? And then Clone Force 99 comes in to help out the regular clones in battle. Then Order 66 happens, and oh my gosh. Like, yeah, it's crazy.
And the world just spirals down to this imperial vortex of doom.
So then after this great emotional scene, the rest of the episode follows the Bad Batch returning to Kamino, where they notice that everything's changed. Tarkin makes an appearance, and the Republic is slowly turning into the Galactic Empire at this point. It's very new, of course.
Yeah, when you say slowly, during a speech.
Well, yeah, I guess
during
so.
a speech,
yeah.
It turns into the Empire.
And then we meet a new character, Omega, who we learn is an enhanced clone, just like the Bad Batch, and she is a young girl under the care of a Kaminoan, Lama Su.
Now, let's say.
And she is a young girl under the care of a Kaminoan, Lama Se.
All right, so Sarah, do you want to go ahead and give your thoughts first on this episode, the premiere episode? Don't spoil anything about the second episode.
I won't.
We got a screener for that one.
I know, I
so
won't
we got to be
share.
very careful of what we say.
Okay. So, yeah, since we were just talking about Omega, I really want to say that I like the addition of Omega because she really is the character that I latched onto. I mean, the clones are cool and all, and I like their different personalities, but I can't really identify with any of them, whereas I can identify with a young girl because I've been a young girl, right? And so...
I see a lot of Wrecker in you, though.
I'm
You like blowing
sure.
things up. She really does.
Oh my god, that's so funny. No, so I really like her addition. And just from a storytelling standpoint, I love the fact that when she interacts with the Bad Batch, not only is she younger, so the Bad Batch kind of acts as kind of surrogate family and father, perhaps, like especially Hunter, but also, what was I going to say? Oh, but also I just like it. Darn it, I lost my train of thought.
You like it because, like Omega.
Yeah. Oh, but also the fact that she's an enhanced clone like them, and there's some mystery to her because, I mean, all the clones are male for one thing, and their DNA came from
Jango Fett.
Jango Fett, thank you. And I don't think her DNA comes from Jango Fett, so there's a big old mystery there, including...
Oh, you don't think it does?
I have no idea. I mean, she has the same accent.
Yeah. Well, they're
What do you think?
all part of Jango's DNA.
You think? Okay.
Yeah, and her being the Omega, she's the last
Right.
of the clones.
Omega is the last letter of the Greek alphabet, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And now she's going to be the last clone from Jango Fett's DNA.
Wow. Okay. All right. So I just wanted to say that I love like where this story is going because of her addition. I think she offers a lot of interesting character development for everyone because of her addition.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So I have some more to say, but I think you should go into some of your right now, and then we'll kind of
All
go
right.
back and forth.
I love the series because it follows a Star Wars Rebels format where it focuses on one group of characters instead of jumping around to various story arcs. Like in the Clone Wars, one arc will be about Ahsoka, and another arc will be about Anakin and Obi-Wan, and maybe some episodes within the arc will jump around to different characters. This is like Rebels, so we're following one tight unit. But the characters aren't as varied in gender and species as the Ghost Crew, because with the Ghost Crew we have a couple of females with Hera and Sabine. We have a species of the Lasat, which is Zeb, and we had Chopper the droid. And I'm surprised we're not following a droid character because we followed a droid in Rebels. We followed the bucket droid in Resistance, so they had a thing going here. But now there is no droid, but then again, we've only seen one episode.
Right.
So I always like those little droid sidekicks.
Yeah, of course. Oh, BB-23? Is that her name? CB-23.
CB-23.
Yeah, she's a...
Right, but I'm thinking more like Bucket was more of a central character.
That's true.
But then again, once again, they've just gotten started, so you never know who is going to be introduced later on. And Omega, like you were talking about, she is this Ezra Bridger character. And we're going to see these clone misfits through her eyes. And like the Ghost Crew, everyone was brought together a little bit tighter because they had this new, let's say, son with Ezra. So Ezra was like the son to Hera and Kanan and the little brother to Sabine. So I think Omega is going to be like the little daughter to Hunter, and Wrecker is like her big cuddly fun uncle. The one who always comes in and just messes things up and teaches them bad behavior, and at the end of the day says, "All right, I'm out. Bye." And at the end, and through these characters, she's gonna form her own family, just like Ezra, who was living by himself on Lothal. He needed a family and got this family through the Ghost Crew. So we have a lot going on with Omega. So Omega, there's a lot riding on your shoulders.
Yeah. We love her, though. All right.
And I love seeing another point of view of Revenge of the Sith, because in the movie we only saw very small snapshots of Order 66, of just the execution of the Jedis. In the Clone Wars episode we saw, in the episode Shattered, when all of a sudden Palpatine executed Order 66. We saw everyone turn on Ahsoka.
Yeah.
So we're seeing different points of view now, and I not that I like seeing Jedi being slain, but I like seeing different points of view on something that we know so well. Like when we see different points of view from Star Wars, like those little Star Wars Galaxy of Adventures, we see other little points of view of those scenes we know so well. I'm just a big sucker for those. So when we saw this in the beginning of the Bad Batch, the beginning of Order 66, I was all over it, especially the introduction of Caleb Doom. And like I've said in the past, I wasn't the biggest fan of the idea of this new series, since we just saw the Bad Batch last year with the final season of the Clone Wars, so we're good, let's move on.
Right.
But now this just hooks me, and within the first scene, I was ready to go, and I wanted more, and now I can't wait until we see this next episode, which we've already seen.
I can't wait to see it again, though, because it was quite a while ago.
We focus so much on Aftermath.
Right. Well, we saw it quite a while ago in, like, March 25th or something. I don't know. It was in March. I mean,
Mid-April.
April.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. In April, yeah. All right. Well, we're looking forward to it this Friday.
So what other viewpoints do you have? What other critiques do you have?
Oh, okay. Well, most of all, I'm just really interested in where this is going, and we've heard that there is at least 14 episodes for this series, which is great. I mean, I think we were all expecting something smaller because of perhaps the Marvel shows. Yes, the Marvel shows. WandaVision and
Falcon
and Loki is only going to have 6 episodes, I think.
Loki's only going to have 2.
What? No. You're just making stuff up now.
I am. But what I'm not making up is that we just heard from Courtney and Kelly Turkel that they moved up the premiere date for Loki.
By like
2 days.
Half a week. Yeah.
by 48 hours.
So it's going to be Wednesdays?
Wednesday. Well, I think they're going to do the same release schedule as they've been doing with the Bad Batch and Mandalorian. First, you'll get an episode on Tuesday or Wednesday, and then you'll get another one on Friday for that first week.
So you don't have to wait a whole week for
Yeah.
the story to kind of
Mhm.
kick in a little
Mhm.
bit. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, they want to hook you.
Yeah. All right. Well, overall, the Bad Batch. I mean, the series is like I thought. You know, we were both when we were going into it. It's like, well, the Bad Batch. What can this possibly do? We've seen this time period. Well, we really haven't seen this time period, right? It's like immediately after Order 66, and we're seeing on a granular level in the galaxy things happening and changing immediately to turn the Republic into this galactic empire. And it, you know, the series really asks the question, because it's following clones, it asks the question, what happens to the clones once the war that they've been bred for is over? Like this thing that, I mean, they are a commodity made for war.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, what happens? That's
Well, with their rapid
crazy.
Aging,
Yeah,
I think
too.
Tarkin is like, okay, you're going to expire in a couple of weeks anyway.
Oh,
So go to Ryloth about your final weeks.
right. So I really think, I mean, to sum up what we're going to see in this series is what we saw Guerrera in the trailer for this series proposing, and he said, you can either adapt and survive or die with the past. So what will our Clone Force 99 do?
That's a good life lesson, too.
Right? Oh, yeah, that was a lesson we learned last year. My goodness.
Mm-hmm. No better time than the present
Wow.
to learn a good lesson like that.
Adapt and survive.
Now, I got to give a huge round of applause to Stephen Stanton. He did Captain Tarkin so well in the Clone Wars, but now as Admiral Tarkin, he's a little bit older, a little bit more closer to Grand Moff Tarkin that we saw in Star Wars. If you said that they exhumed Peter Cushing and had him voice the role, I'd say, well, of course you did, because it's him.
Ew.
Yes, why bring that up, Sarah? So, Stephen Stanton, you did a fantastic job on this, where he rolls his R's. I can't do it like that.
No.
And just his cunning when he tells Lama Su, hey, guess what? The deal you made with the Republic, your contract, null and void, because we're no longer the Republic, we're now the Galactic Empire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was so cold-blooded.
That's our livelihood.
I think we had to pause it on that and go, oh, Tarkin. And we may have said some hashtag Sarah swears words, which we won't say right now because there's kids watching. But that scene was priceless, and Tarkin wants to see the worth of these clones. And is it worth it? Is it cost effective? We're now getting into the economics of the Empire.
Yeah.
Whatever. In the past, we just wanted the Empire to blow things up and get in laser battles, but now we're talking about the economics. You know,
taxation and trade routes?
You know, let's bring on more taxation and trade routes, because now as you're getting a little bit older, it's like, okay, I can deal with this. Maybe he's doing some mutual fund trading.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Courtney in the Sky Chat, she also agrees that was a hurtful blow when they said that about the contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, cold-blooded Tarkin, even for you. So now, one more thing. Darth Vader. When are we going to see Darth Vader? Do you want to see Darth Vader in this?
I don't think we need. I think we need to keep Darth Vader a little up here.
Off screen?
Yeah. We don't want to see him too often. I think he was special when he arrived with Ahsoka and the whole that relationship in Star Wars Rebels. So I think if he returned here, well, at this point, okay, I wonder if we're gonna see a Thrawn.
No, because he's still out there with Ezra.
No. At this time period, this is before Star Wars Rebels.
Duh.
Yeah, so we could see Thrawn maybe, because Tarkin and Thrawn were kind of, I think they're on the same path for power. Yeah, so I'd be curious if we get to see Thrawn in this. I would be excited.
But do we want to keep on throwing in characters? I would love to see some Thrawn. Love to see some Vader.
Right. Well, the thing with that is you can't, if you want your heroes to win in various episodes, you can't throw in the big baddies.
No. And I don't want to see Darth Vader hunting down the Bad Batch. I just want to see him like we saw him in Rogue One, just throwing around his muscle.
Okay, I see.
With Krennic.
Got it.
Oh, I want to see Krennic.
Oh.
Oh, see, yeah, okay, let's bring in some characters.
Okay. You just want to see all the characters.
Yeah, I do. But I want to see some Vader, but Vader doing like some of his desk work,
Mm-hmm.
not out cutting. But then again, he's a henchman.
Right.
He's the Emperor's henchman, so he doesn't really have a desk with a lot of papers and stuff on it.
You know what would be really cool if we saw, like right now at this time, if you've read some of the novels, the handmaidens now are, Padme has died, but the handmaidens, and especially one in particular, I think Sabe, she has just met up with Organa.
Bail
Organa, and so she's like starting a rebel cell at this point. So,
well, yeah, that happens in the Vader comics, the Darth Vader comics.
Oh, okay. Oh, really? Does she show up?
Oh, yeah, she does. Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, we have. It's.
My God, I need to read those.
She's got this little army of hers, kind of like Dumbledore's army.
Wow.
But this is like the Amidala. The Amidala army.
Okay.
And their mission is to find the one that killed Padme. Because they know something's up.
Wow.
And yeah, if you haven't read the comics, wow, I love this story. I love those Darth Vader comics, but in this one in particular, this series, there's like 3 different series. The latest one, where you have a cell of Naboo citizens that just adored Padme, not just the handmaidens, but others, pilots, generals.
My gosh.
And they're looking for, and what happens when they find Padme's killer?
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And
okay, well I'm all for that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you gotta read these comics.
Okay.
Well, they're all loaded up on Marvel Unlimited.
All right, forget about Bad Batch. Give me those comics. All right. Wow. Well, cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's what I'm doing tonight.
So maybe we'll see some of, like we saw in, my head is exploding with possibilities.
I know, okay.
Like how we saw a little bit of the Kanan comic within this series. Maybe we'll see a little bit of the Darth Vader comic in this series.
That would be neat. Yeah. Although I think people will be really annoyed if it's not exactly like the comic.
I don't want to go there.
We won't talk about that right now.
Listen to our live stream, our Zoom chat.
Our Zoom discussion in the Skywalking Force. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, if a location has been changed from a comic to the Bad Batch, I'm good. Keep the same story beats, the same action, the same integrity. I'm good.
Right.
Hey, Rex Gordon is here.
Yay!
Hey, we mentioned comics, and Rex Gordon shows up. Rex Gordon's like Candyman.
Yeah. Also, I want to give a big shout out to John Zoncanaro and Pierre Kelly. Welcome. Yay. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, this Friday, back to the Bad Batch.
Okay.
After we've read the Darth Vader comics, this Friday, the next episode of the Bad Batch is called Cut and Run. It is a shorter episode. It is about that 30-minute level. So, yeah, have fun with that, Skywalkers.
Rex also brings up maybe a young Jackson can pop up. Oh my goodness. See, I'm getting excited for things that'll never happen.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Speaking of last night, which we didn't do.
No, I was going to say, let's do a different sentence.
So thank you to all the Skywalkers who attended our May the 4th Star Wars trivia party last night. We had lots of teams competing for the title, and it was cutthroat.
Yes. Yeah, we had, over 50 players playing, and we had, how many teams? Like 6 teams, I want to say?
Yeah, 6 or 7. Coming in first, the first place team, Clone Force Gretzky.
Whoa.
They're from Toronto.
That's
they're
amazing.
called Clone Force Gretzky.
Yeah, that's awesome. Either that or Minnesota.
Yeah, that's very true. So they won first place, and they were followed by who's the Bosk, Logs and Light Pod, Chatter Squadron, Virtual Cantina, Resilient Squadron, Skywalking Through Neverland, and Gryffindor.
Oh, yes, indeed. And we want to give a huge thanks to Marcos at Collector's Own and Chris Alexander of Star Wars Origami, who both donated prizes, as well as Shop Disney, who donated a Shop Disney gift card. So, yeah, that's what Okay. You guys get to see some outtakes.
From the top.
All right.
So yeah, that's about 8 teams there.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was. Sarah, you didn't see the questions beforehand, so what would you say at the level of hard to easy? And Courtney, you were there too. So were the questions, were they hard? Were they easy?
I would say because of some of the other answers that were definitely not the right answer, they were somewhat easy. But again, it's hard. The faster you answer, the more points you get. So you really had to be fast.
Yeah. So my technique was to make them easy, but yet throw in a lot of curveballs.
Yeah, and fun. There
were
were some fun ones. Yeah. Like, what's the one if you didn't read the whole sentence of the question?
In what film did Yoda raise an X-Wing?
Or no.
Or in The Rise of Skywalker, what did Yoda raise from the ocean?
Right.
Something along those lines. So if you read it quickly, your brain's going to go to Yoda lifting X-Wing, Empire Strikes Back.
Right.
But the right answer?
It was...
Didn't happen.
Didn't happen was the answer. So yeah, it's a nice curveball. Yeah, Courtney says hard and easy. It was a mix. Yeah.
Now, we want to take a moment to thank Marcos over at Collector's Zone and Chris Alexander for donating prizes last night.
Mm-hmm. As well as Shop Disney. So it was a really fun night. We had big trivia, we had giveaways, and yeah, we hope to do that again towards the end of May.
Glenn Stein won the awesome Rancor print, and Kenner for Life won the Star Wars origami book. Now, do we have a name for Kenner for Life? Kenner for Life, who are you? We want to congratulate you by name.
Yes, we don't know if you...
Yeah. It's fun seeing the screen names, but we also like to know who you are.
Yes. You already said that, didn't you? I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
And thank you to Shop Disney also for donating a gift card.
I thought you already said that.
Do the Shop Disney part one more time.
Okay. And thank you as well to Shop Disney. We also had a Shop Disney $50 gift card to give away, and that went to Melissa Miller,
who we'll be talking to in just a few minutes here. All right, so Sarah, you posted something on May the 4th morning asking Skywalkers what they're going to be doing today on the Star Wars holiday.
Yeah, I wanted them to post something fun, either something they were wearing or doing or bought on May the 4th, because a big part of May the 4th was Star Wars merchandise, right? So we just want to read some comments because it was really fun. We got like 60 comments on that post. Yeah. So Leah Boski said, so I may have splurged and ordered this today. And it's a picture of this amazing Hot Toys Grogu. I was supposed to pay my car registration with the money, but Grogu and the Loth Cat needed a home. And yeah, it was the Grogu 6th scale figure set from Hot Toys.
And Leah, call it the DMV. They'll understand. They'll give you an extension. All right, William Magalio said, every May the 4th, some of my students join me for a morning walk around the school track prior to the start of the school day.
And they were all wearing Star Wars things. I thought that was fun. He posted a picture.
Carrie Gordon was at Galaxy's Edge East and posted a picture of he and his wife boarding Rise of the Resistance for the 3rd time.
Amazing. Brian Jonas said, I ordered the Clone Wars cast t-shirt earlier this morning. What is that, Brian?
Yeah, he didn't post a picture.
No, we want to know what that is.
Yeah. I looked around. I didn't see anything about a Clone Wars cast t-shirt.
Yeah.
All right, Chris Kowalski, he posted a picture of his kids in Clone Trooper helmets in front of their house with Star Wars decorations. But
the kids were like they were cardboard cutouts. Yeah. And I asked Chris if they had to stand there all day like that. And he said, of course.
Well, if he's a good dad, then of course they're going to. All right, Wesley Meekholmes, he said, I pre-ordered the Bad Batch Funko Pop set on Amazon. Also pre-ordered Omega, which is a Target-only exclusive.
Ooh, is that a figure? I guess a Funko Pop?
The Funko Pops,
oh,
yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, cool.
Not in the Funko Pops, but might have to get that Omega figure.
Aw, cool.
No. Kevin Toft, he posted a picture where he is lightsaber dueling with his son in Jedi robes.
Aw, and David Manderville picked up the $45 Millennium Falcon Hallmark ornament that appears to be all metal and really heavy. So I wonder where he's going to put that on his tree.
It's got this topple over. Oh no! Wow. All right, Joey Pittman was watching Soarin' over Star Wars on Disney Plus, and we'll get into that in a couple of seconds here.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that's Star Wars Biomes, in case you don't know what that is.
And the list goes on and on and on. Lots of great pictures of what people were wearing for Star Wars, the celebration that is the pun-filled holiday, which leads me to ask, what is the real Star Wars day? Is it May 4th or is it May 25th?
Well, I think about 10 years ago, sweetie, it would have been May 25th. Now it's May 4th.
Yeah.
All the merchandise places have decided.
All right. You know what? Let's celebrate both. May is Star Wars month.
It is.
So that is fine. But for me, for the first generation fans, May 25th is Star Wars Day. All right. Now, on a side note, on May the 4th, we also got on Disney Plus Star Wars Biomes.
Right. So this is basically, it's something to put on your TV when you just want something kind of Star Warsy. It's a lot like some of the other things where it shows like Frozen and it shows the Arendelle Castle or something, and it's just very chill.
We're gonna show everyone right now.
It's like backgrounds.
Yeah.
And it really is like Soarin', if you've ever been on Soarin' at DCA, where it's like a flyover camera.
Yeah.
And you're flying through Hoth, and then all of a sudden you might see some Tauntauns, or you might see some AT-ATs,
So
things like that.
If like Sue from Small World Vacations had a drone and she wanted
Yes.
to get footage of all these planets, now there's Hoth, there was Tatooine, we have Sorgon from The Mandalorian,
Yes.
and this is from the episode The Sanctuary, where Din had a little bit of a love interest.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and Grogu made some friends.
Oh.
Now we have a flyby over Sorgon and in this village, but this is very slow. This whole video is about 18 minutes.
Right.
And 16 minutes, I think, is just going over Sorgon.
Well, it's just meant to be just very, like, put on in the background. You're not supposed to really watch it, I think. Yeah. So that's what that is. It's really neat.
Okay.
And and Eric is saying Octo.
Oh.
Now, we have not actually watched the rest of this. We wanted to savor it, so we didn't watch anymore.
We're only 5.5 minutes into it.
Oh, there you go.
All right, also on Disney Plus was Star Wars vehicle fly-throughs.
Wow.
I'm guessing this is the same thing, but you're in the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon?
Makes sense. We haven't watched that yet.
Mm-mm.
And then also the Simpsons short, The Force Awakens, from its nap.
Yeah, this is a Maggie-centric plot where she's battling her nemesis that she's had over the last 30 seasons, and she's a Jedi, and the other baby nemesis is a Darth Maul. Fun Star Wars inside jokes, a lot of BB-8s.
There's an Ahsoka shows
And
up
Ahsoka,
too.
yeah.
It's amazing.
Ahsoka is washing a little child in a ball pit,
Yeah.
and it comes out and the kid's all carbon froze. That's funny stuff.
It was really funny.
So
yeah, the kid was crying and she puts him in carbon freeze. Awesome.
Okay, who amongst us wouldn't do the same thing?
If they have the opportunity.
Now let's rewind here to what Joey said.
Oh, okay.
He was watching Soarin' over Star Wars on Disney Plus. Now, at what point will this biomes? Is that a word?
Biomes.
Okay. At what point?
Like biodome, but it's
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
At what point are they going to project this into Soarin'? They have the footage now. If they kind of sped it up a little bit, add some more elements,
Mm-hmm.
we're there. Yeah, that would be so wicked awesome.
Amazing. By the way, we did ride Soarin' over the world on opening day, and yeah, bring back Soarin' over California, please. I need that orange smell, that pine smell.
Yeah.
And it's just better.
Instead of a dirt smell.
Oh, I know.
When the elephant kicks up the dirt. Who wants to smell that?
Yeah.
All right. No, never mind. Yeah, let's move on.
All right, well, you know what the thing I want to share?
What's that?
Disneyland Reopening.
Did that happen?
Oh my gosh, yes, this week was so crazy, you guys. Beyond May the 4th, right before that, on April 30th, Disneyland reopened, and wow, we were there. The Skywalking network was there in force, and Disneyland had been closed for 412 days. It was
Painful.
over a year.
Painful.
Oh my gosh. And so we were so excited to be there. Courtney and Kelly Turkel of the Neverland Clubhouse podcast were there. Max Cervantes and Kevin Toft from the Max Effects podcast were there. And it was exhilarating. It was exhausting. It was very hot, but a very wonderful day.
A magical day.
Yes, a magical day. Oh my gosh. And we had a blast. We were live streaming several times from the day. And we were there actually 2 days before May the 4th and captured a lot of content on video. And a lot of that will be coming soon over the next month. And we've already posted 2 of these videos on our YouTube channel, Skywalking Through Neverland. And we're going to talk about those. But first, Richard and I want to share each 2 moments that stood out to us. Because if we talked about the whole thing, we'd be talking here for hours and hours. But
yeah. Or you just watch the videos.
Watch the videos, yes, and see our experience. And yeah, so let's just talk about our 2 moments.
Wait, hold on. Who is this Aaron who says he likes the elephant dirt smell?
We know Aaron Goins.
Aaron, we gotta talk.
Nice.
He also likes laying in mud. Also likes sleeping down in wet cement. Aaron, thanks for the comic relief.
Yes.
All right, so give us one of your favorite top 2 moments, Sarah.
So it's my 1 moment, and you have 1 moment, so it's 2 moments total, right?
Okay,
You didn't pick 2 moments, did you?
I picked 38, but I'll scale back to 1.
Pick it. Okay.
Okay, my moment is not a favorite, but worth mentioning.
Okay. So I just want to talk about the walk down Main Street. Yeah, at opening, actually an hour before opening, they let us in at 8 a.m. before the 9 a.m. opening. But first of all, okay, so this walk down Main Street, it was just so unexpected. But I have to get you guys into the mindset before this happened. So, like getting these tickets was a process. Like we had to know, okay, April 15th, we got to get in the virtual queue. We got to get all this. We got to buy our tickets from here. We got to get these reservations. We got to all these nitty gritty things that you have to know about, and the packing and the planning, and we have new equipment. And did we bring all the right things? Do we have enough battery? Like, who are we meeting and where? What ticket do I show at the gate? Because it's all different. I'm not an annual pass holder anymore. Oh my God, when should we go live? And hurry, turn on the camera. We're going to enter the gates. And these were like running through my head. And then we entered the turnstiles. And it was just, everything just disappeared. And it's like, oh my God, we're in Disneyland again. We're back. So, crap, I can't get through this.
Everyone who had gone through those turnstiles, as soon as you roll through that metal bar, the waterworks just happened. Come on, once again, who amongst us didn't shed a tear?
I know. I started screaming. Well, you guys will see it on the video because Richard was actually. Thank you, Richard, for you. He was taking video of this, and then. Rich, so you were in the gate, Courtney and Kelly came in right after me, and we just were like, jumping up and down, and we didn't know what to do, but we turned, and the tunnel under the train, there was some cast members lining that area, just waving and clapping, and so we kind of just started walking slowly into Main Street, and we're in the opening area, and we see some cameras. This is all being documented by the
news cameras.
News cameras.
Good Morning America was there.
Yeah, and so we're just slowly taking it in, and the music is filtering in from the Main Street beautiful music, and all the horses are going, all the carts, the omnibus, everything. And then you turn that corner from the main little hub area into Main Street, and we saw the castle. And then cast members are lining the streets. Hundreds of them. And they were all waving and clapping and saying, welcome back.
Good to see you again. Yeah.
We missed you. Welcome home. And Courtney and Kelly were like, we missed you too. And we were just walking so slowly, just taking it in. It was such a special, amazing moment. This walk down Main Street was it was just amazing.
Yeah, and truth be told, we did it 4 or 5 times. Once wasn't enough.
Yeah. Courtney, it was so overwhelming, but in a good way. I had chills. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and Eric, Secret Squirrel, he wasn't there.
No.
They gave him the day off.
No, in fact, you know who was there? At the very end of Main Street.
Oh.
On the right side, there was kind of a little group gathering. Like, you could see people coming with their phones, like, oh, who's over here? And we looked, and oh my gosh, Bob Iger, who is the chairman of the board, former Disneyland CEO.
Bob Chapek.
Bob Chapek is there. And also, Disneyland president Josh D'Amaro was there as well. They were all over there. You could kind of, well, some people went up to them and say hi, but I didn't, we were trying to social distance a little bit, so we didn't say hi, but we did see Josh D'Amaro later in Galaxy's Edge. He was just wandering around, and we said hi to him then.
Went by and told us,
it's like, oh, the president of Disneyland.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of supervisors and managers and presidents and CEOs were all walking the park, listening to people's conversations. Yeah. Taking notes. They had their iPads out. I could see them bending in the air, trying to listen to different critiques.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just this amazing moment. And luckily, Richard, you had your camera, and we got it on video. And you can see that on our YouTube channel now, Skywalking Through Neverland. Wow.
Yeah, we have
special.
One short video, which is about 5 minutes, about the emotional walk down Main Street. But then we have a bigger video that encompasses the whole day. Yeah,
it's 30 minutes, and it's everything, even us getting up at 5 a.m. Right?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, and Chris, Josh D'Amaro is the head of all parks, not just Disneyland.
Yeah, so it was quite the day. And at what point of the day did it finally dawn on you that you were at Disneyland? Because for me,
walking through that gate,
I'm looking around. It didn't hit me until the second day we were there. It's like, wow, we haven't done this in over a year.
Yeah, really. I guess because we were just so.
Yeah, just adrenaline was pumping. Yeah. We're trying to take video, which, man alive, we got so much video coming your way.
We do. Yeah. It was just so special.
Yeah, and we thought 11 hours. That's gonna be the whole day. Could we do 11 hours? Before we knew it, we heard the announcement: everyone, get your stuff and get out.
I know.
Park's closing. Visit the gift shop, then get out.
Yeah. Wow.
So now, yours was a very happy memory.
Yes.
Mine was more of a confusing memory.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I don't. They had about a month to prepare for this, to train their employees. We spoke to some cast members. They've been there for a little over a month, training for this big day. However, I don't think the performers got the same attention.
Well, I don't think they could, because they don't have anyone to bounce off of.
That's when you let the cast members' kids come. Yeah. You do a soft opening. So it looked like the performers were overlooked, and they didn't get any training because a lot of them were deers in headlights. Mary Poppins, as you'll see in our video, trying to talk to her, and she just doesn't know what to do.
I think it was her first day.
Yeah. And they're not mic'd. So if you're 25 feet away and you're trying to speak, and you speak so softly, I'd like to hear what you're saying, but I can't.
Right by Pirates of the Caribbean, Jack Sparrow was right above on those stairs that go up to the old gallery.
Right.
Yeah, and he was saying something. I was talking to him, but I don't know what he was saying, so I'm like, yeah, okay, bye.
I'm guessing it's something drunk, rum, drunk, more rum, pearl.
Why is all the rum gone? Yes, yeah. I don't know.
Black pearl something.
Yeah.
And then we went to Galaxy's Edge, and we're gonna do another fun video. Whereas the first time when Galaxy's Edge first opened, we went around and talked to all the Batuu citizens and got their backstories. A really, really fun video. And we thought, hey, let's do the same thing now and see what these Batuu citizens have been doing while they've been in lockdown. Is Olga still charging them high rent, still taking money out of a check that doesn't really exist because they're not working, but Olga's going to make her credits somehow? So let's go around and find out. And some performers, I could give a huge shout out to this girl named Seneca, who goes by the name Sen, S-E-N-N. She's dynamite. Whenever we've been there, she's always talked to us. She's always so friendly. She's always right there with answers at the ready. She has her story down. Other than Seneca, I don't know what else to say. Even Vi. Okay, it all comes to a head now with Vi Marotti, and we wanted to get a couple of words with Vi. And we said, hey, Vi, started asking her questions.
Well, first of all, she is in the garage.
She's in the garage, right across from the droid depot, right where you see the land speeders. So,
yes.
So she and Rey and Chewbacca, they're all over there. So they're very they're at a safe distance away.
And also, right before this, we were eating, overlooking the garage area, where no one was interacting with Vi. Vi was basically talking to a cast member, like, for probably 20 minutes, half an hour, with, like, no interaction with guests. So you'd think at this point she'd want to interact with some guests who came up.
People are walking by. Vi, you're on the clock here.
Yeah, so what happened?
And then we went over there, and this is after she'd been talking to that cast member for about 20 minutes.
Yes.
All right, Vi, time to go back to work. Started asking her questions, and she looks at us, and she runs away. She runs away.
She, like, literally kind of looked at us and then got this glazed look in her eyes and looked beyond us and then, like, kept looking around like she was
trying to get
out of the First Order's way or something.
First Order over. It actually said, oh, the First Order's got this place tapped. I can't say anything. And then took off something. But the veil of fear that came over her eyes.
It's very odd.
Because once again, I don't think these performers were trained, again, to interact with people. And we had seen her throughout the day, and she was kind of throwing out little snippets to people. Wasn't really engaging that much. Now, I don't want to say that this is something that she done the whole day because we weren't watching her the whole day. So maybe she had been interacting, and maybe this one time she just flipped out. I don't know. And then Chewbacca came down. Let's ask Chewbacca the same thing. And the look, you can see the performer's eyes. Not a clue. Not a clue. Like, Chewie, you're wearing the suit. Just let that do all the performing for you. So wasn't that impressed with the performers.
Right.
But let's just say now the First Order stormtroopers, they were awesome.
Yep.
They were up on the platform in the First Order area by the shuttle.
Yes.
And we were talking to them, and they were gesturing to us. I think they were more animated than I've ever seen them before.
Yeah, and they were nicer too.
Yeah, they had some etiquette training.
Yes, they even said, not even move along, but have a nice day, or something like that. It's in the video, right? Some of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really funny. So they were fun.
So you know what? After all that, I'm ready to join the First Order.
Oh.
Yeah, they're friendlier.
What?
They're friendlier.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so
wow.
let's cap this off with another story about Star Tours.
Oh.
Yeah, we went on Star Tours. It's been over a year. Was I the rebel spy? Nope. And the Star Speeder was like maybe a third filled.
Right.
Nope, not even
then. In
then.
fact, no one was the rebel spy.
We went on it twice. One was this little girl. Second time, a blank screen. I lost over a blank screen.
Yep.
They didn't even choose somebody else. They just said, no, this time we're just going to really grind it in. We're going to put our thumb on you and just grind you into the ground.
Salt in the wound.
There you go. Someone there's got to inform me. What did I do to you? Oh, maybe Secret Squirrel was running that ride.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
That would.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Let's move on because now I'm getting into a bad mood. I don't want to be in a bad mood.
Oh no, don't be in a bad mood. In fact, if you guys want more stories from Disneyland's opening day, the Neverland Clubhouse, Courtney and Kelly will be sharing even more details of the day on their next episode. So look for that and make sure you're subscribed to Neverland Clubhouse on your own podcatcher. And also the Max Effects podcast. So Kevin and Max will be sharing a special Disney-focused episode this month.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Max had made a lot of the set dressing and props you see here on the parks from Disney MGM Studios way back in the 80s, which is now Disney's Hollywood Studios. He made some stuff for Disneyland over in Toontown. He made a lot of stuff in Cars Land at Disney's California Adventure. And he goes through all these stories about what he had done and the companies he was working with and some of the processes that went into making these pieces of set dressing.
So cool.
So that should be out next week.
Okay.
What's today? Tuesday? Wednesday. Yeah, that'll be out next week.
Yeah, it's going to be so cool. So just overall, Skywalkers, we want to thank you so much. If you've watched our videos of Disneyland Reopening, thank you. And also getting ready for Disneyland. Like, have you not had your Disneyland trip yet? Do you want to get ready? We have this series of videos getting back in Disneyland shape, which we had to do a whole lot of research for. So we knew what was going on. And let me tell you, that was good to know because, yeah, so if you haven't, go over to our YouTube channel, check that out. And I just want to share a couple comments from the Walk Down Main Street video. So Alan Sanborn says, okay, that actually made me cry, which I really was not expecting. So wonderful.
Oh, thanks, Alan.
And then Morgan Rooks says, I loved this video so much. I cried when you entered the park. I cracked up at Grumpy Mary Poppins. I just love seeing your overall excitement. I want to tour Disneyland with y'all. Although I'm a little sad that you didn't ride my favorite, Mickey's Wheel of Death. LOL.
I can't ride that one anymore.
Now, is that the Fun Wheel? Mickey's Fun Wheel?
I took that as the Incredicoaster.
No, that's not.
It has the big Mickey Mouse in the middle of it.
Well, no, that's the Fun Wheel then. It's not the Incredicoaster. Yeah. Okay. Because then she would say the roller coaster.
So what is she talking about?
I think she's talking about the wheel. What is that called? The Ferris wheel. Which we never ride.
Oh, that's so slow. You move like 15 feet and you stop for about 15 minutes.
Yeah, we rode it once. It like kills 45 minutes of your day.
Yeah, it's like, hey, can we get out of here? Just open the door and we'll slide down the posts.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Yeah, that's what Courtney says
yeah,
in the Ferris wheel.
That's what I would think. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Like Mickey's slow churning wheel of doom.
Yeah. Oh, it's now called the Pixar Pal Around.
That's funny.
Thank you, Courtney. She's on it.
Yeah, she is.
All right. Well, wow, that was a fun wrap up. But now it's time to speak to Melissa and James about their new podcast coming to the Skywalking Network, Star Wars Ologies.
Things we want to share.
No, that was already done. Can't say it. Nope. Nope. Stop it. Meh. Oh, okay, I have the names up here. All right.
Thanks, everyone, for hanging out with us. Eric says, like going to Celebration. Oh, into Disneyland? Yeah, I can see that.
What is?
Going into Celebration is like going into Disneyland.
Oh, that's going to be cool, too.
You just shut out the outside world.
Mm-hmm.
You put, what do you call them? Brems? Churms?
What are you talking about?
Those things that block out the outside world? Why can't I think of that? No. Why can't I think of that word? Courtney, what's that word I'm trying to think of?
What are you...
That the things that Disney has built around the park. So
Berm!
Berms.
The berm. It's called the berm.
Yeah, same thing.
It's not berms. It's the berm.
Come on. Chris jumped in. The berms.
That's why when you're at Knott's Berry Farm, it's weird when you're on a roller coaster and you can see the street right there.
Yeah, you can see Buena Vista.
Brandon likes my ears. Yay. I do too. All right. See? Worth it.
I didn't say they weren't.
Okay. All right. Actually, that's kind of fun because they match you. Because I liked those tropical ears, Bryn, but I don't wear green a lot, but I wear blue an awful lot. So there you go. All right.
Me too, Eric. Me too.
Yes. What do you say?
I shout out the outside world.
Nice. All right. So here we go. We're going to read, and there's three. There's three. Okay. All right, it is the first episode of the month, which means we have to give a huge, huge shout out and thank you to our Skywalking force. So thank you to Anthony Kakias.
Blessed Cheesemaker.
Blessed
Cheesemaker.
Bryn McKinnon.
Carl Fox.
Carol Cantwell.
Chickafant.
Christopher Marino.
Courtney Turkel.
Darren Irvine.
Dave Kerwin.
Derek Beebe.
Dora Speck.
Garrett Sessions.
Glenn Stein.
Jeff Long.
Jennifer Cole.
The Hunt Family.
John Liang.
John Zancanaro.
Jonathan Heil.
Julie Caruana.
Kelly Turkel.
Marco Gushowitz.
Michael Corbett.
Mike Sanders.
Mike Ward.
This is the last one.
Nancy Steinman.
Patricia Vittori.
Patrick Pine.
Patty Hammond.
Patty Nazarian.
Peter and Norma Heitman. Thanks, Mom and Dad.
Reynold Gobet,
Scott Carmichael,
Scott Hume,
Terry Lee,
William Magalio.
and Wynn Patterson.
Thank you to everyone on that list. The Skywalking Force couldn't do this without you.
And we mean that.
Yeah, seriously. All of our new equipment came from the Skywalking Force.
Yes.
And now we can shoot video and adjust focus and manual, and we can get good sound now.
Yes, when we're out and about. Yeah. So thank you so much. Yeah, you'll see it in our latest videos. We're using the new video camera and the new audio. Yeah, it's great. So thank you. And also, as a thank you to the Skywalking Force, and if you guys want to be part of the Skywalking Force, we have weekly bonus content in the form of our Zoom discussions for various Disney Plus shows. And starting this week, The Bad Batch, we will be talking about those on Zoom. Now, anyone is welcome to join that Zoom discussion, and then we share the audio to the Skywalking Force, so you can listen to it later. Like, it's really fun to watch the WandaVision episodes and then listen to the Zoom discussions of that when we didn't know where it was going. Like, it's a great time capsule.
Yeah.
Things like that. So yeah, so thank you, Skywalkers. Now, we want to shout out all the fun comments on our recent YouTube videos. Oh, but first of all, and now if you want to know where those Zoom discussions, if you want the link to those Zoom discussions, simply sign up. Oh my gosh, blah. Here we go. Now, if you want the link to those Zoom discussions, anyone can join, and you just have to sign up for our weekly Skywalking newsletter, because we don't want to share that publicly, so we share it in our newsletter, and you can sign up for that by going to our website, skywalkingthroughneverland.com, and clicking on the menu item, sign up for our newsletter. That simple.
Mm-hmm.
Now we want to shout out all the fun comments on our recent... Oh, we already did that.
Okay.
Why am I? I'm just like reading that. Okay. Oh, that's it. Yeah. Okay, so we did it.
Yep.
Okay. Strike. Reverse it. Never mind.
That's a Willy Wonka quote.
Yes.
Strike that, reverse it. And then coming in June, we'll be doing the same thing for Loki.
Yeah.
And forever and ever and ever. Do you know why? Because Disney Plus, they don't stop.
Mm-mm.
Do you know what? I just saw something that with all the Star Wars shows coming up, there was an icon for Lando. I forgot. But the Lando series that was coming up too.
There's a Lando series?
Yeah.
Oh my
It wasn't announced with that
gosh.
big investors call.
Well,
They keep announcing things, but then again, it's like, okay, when it's airing, I'll get excited
well,
about
and
it.
things keep changing. Like just today, the Loki series changed their release date. Yeah, it was like 2 days earlier, but still, like things are always in motion is the future.
Yeah. But case in point, we'll be talking about the new series Lando when it airs sometime in the future.
Yes.
That'll be available for the Skywalking Force.
Well, that wraps up episode 328 of
Skywalking through Neverland.
Hold on. I should say. And if you are interested in becoming part of the Skywalking Force, head to skywalkingforce.com. There you go. Well, that wraps up episode 328 of
Skywalking through Neverland. We want to thank Melissa Miller and James Floyd for coming on the show and telling us about their new Skywalking Network podcast, Star Wars Ologies.
And we want to thank all of you Skywalkers for listening and watching the live stream, commenting on our post, watching the videos, just doing everything. You guys are amazing. We love you.
Yes, we do, with all of our hearts. Hey, guess how much we love you?
How much?
Like this much?
Which is a lot. He's like opening his arms really wide.
Because this Friday, we're going to start back up again with our Friday night pop culture trivia.
Yes, that's going to be at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. May be the last month we do trivia on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Just letting you guys know.
It might be just a once a month thing after that, now that people are going back to work and
Right.
getting their life back together
Yeah,
again.
Friday nights are starting to get actually busy.
For us.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
So we'll still have it, just not as frequently.
Exactly.
And right now, Alan Sanborn is saying, oh, thank goodness. So you can stop getting these Friday morning phone calls. Hey, Alan, you want to write 3 categories?
There you go.
All right, and then, like we were saying earlier, join us right after our pop culture trivia for our Zoom discussions on Lando, or Bad Batch, or Loki, or whatever Disney Plus series what we're watching. Maybe even Mighty Ducks, Game Changers.
Game Changers. Oh my god, it's so amazing. I love that show so much. Okay. All right, and yes, once again, if that's too much to remember, just sign up to receive our weekly newsletter, and you know where to do that on our website, skywalkingthroughneverland.com.
We also want to thank our sponsor once again, Small World Vacations, for their continued support. Thinking of a trip to a Disney park? You Skywalkers better be. We want to see you. Well, you can fill out a get a quote form at smallworldvacations.com today. Their vacation planning service is free of charge, so check it out and tell them Skywalking Through Neverland sent you.
I kind of did all that already, so
Okay.
we'll just do this.
Yeah.
We are part of the Skywalking Network,
All together now, Skynet.
where you can also find other great shows like Talking Apes,
Classic Marvel Star Wars comics,
the Max Effects Podcast,
the Neverland Clubhouse,
Brazilian Squadron,
Totally Tell Me Everything,
and
and
Star Warsologies.
Star Warsologies coming
soon.
Yeah, at the end of this month.
Yes.
And then another new show.
What? All right, Skywalkers, if you want to find us on social media, we are at Skywalking Pod for Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. You can also join our Facebook group. Just search Facebook for Skywalking Through Neverland group and request to join and answer the questions that pop up. We met some people at Disneyland on Monday who joined our group.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Yeah, we sure did. Hi, new Skywalkers.
All right, and you can also email us, share@skywalkingthroughneverland.com.
Now, don't forget to stick around for bloopers and hashtag Sarah Swears and other fun bits that didn't make it into the show. And
Always remember, Happy Easter. Why is that there?
because I was cutting and pasting.
That's so funny.
Skynet is growing so fast.
Yes. Woo.
Yeah. It just a lot of friends now are like, hey, we want to do a podcast. Like, okay, well, if you can do a different kind of podcast, and people are getting very creative.
Yeah. All right, that's everything. Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right, Skywalkers. Well, this might come out on Friday, probably, or Thursday afternoon, because we just recorded it now, so we got to edit. All right, everyone. So, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it. And go watch Mighty Ducks.
Again.
Yay.
All right. Bye-bye, Courtney. Bye-bye, Chris. Bye-bye, Eric.
Bye, Bryn.
Bye, Bryn.
Everyone.
Hey, where's Kelly?
Mental Madness.
Where's Kelly?
Kelly's working. She's working. Yeah.